Hello everyone, this is Ekta Takrani. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We will continue with the Geography Chapter 4, Climate. In the last two videos, I have told you the introduction of the chapter and we have completed one topic, that was weather versus climate, right? So now we will move to the next topic, that is climatic controls. It's not a new word, climatic controls, or we can say the factors affecting climate. Okay, all the factors which affect the climate of an area are known as climatic controls. So we will see the different factors which affect the climate, and in the next topic we will see particularly the factors affecting India's climate. So almost it will be same. We will see how these factors are influencing climate of India. Okay, so let us see, there are almost six. There are mainly six factors which affect the climate of any place. And these are latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, distance from the sea, ocean currents and the relief features. These are the six main factors which affect the climate of any area. We will start with the latitude, the first one. See, because of the curvature of the earth. See, our earth, you have seen the globe, right? So it is in a curved surface. It's round in shape, earth. So the latitudes are the imaginary lines. If you have seen on the globe, the imaginary lines on the earth are latitudes, moving from east to west, right? And equator is one of them. So you will get the correct idea what are the latitudes. So see, if you remember, you have studied the heat zones in the previous classes. What happened? The sun rays are coming directly to the equator. Near the areas near the equator, they are getting direct heat of sun. And if we move towards the poles, what happens? The sun rays are more slanting. So the temperature decreases. The area which is getting direct heat will be warmer as compared to the areas near the poles. So latitude is one thing, the location of the place will affect the climate of the area where it is located. So near the equator it is hot as it is a torrid zone, and if we are moving towards the pole it is cold. So accordingly we can say latitude affect the climate of any area. Now we will see the second one, that is altitude. Altitude says generally we are talking about the height. Right, so when the height increases, when we move to the upside, if you have experienced when you are on the higher floors, the 25th floor, or if you have experienced, the temperature you feel little cooler, right? So what happens when the height increases, the atmosphere becomes dense, and what we feel, the temperature decreases. Okay, the wind of that area, what it does, that it brings the temperature down. So when the height increases, the altitude increases, the temperature decreases. So the areas which are on higher altitude will experience different type of climate. Okay, they will experience cooler climate as compared to the areas on the plain areas. Okay, so this was about altitudes. Now we will come to the third one, that is pressure and wind system. The whole wind system, moving of the winds and the pressure exerted by the wind. All this we will see in detail. This also affects the climate of an area. It affects the temperature. The wind can bring the temperature down. Okay, and the moisture bearing winds. If the winds carry water, moisture, they bring rainfall also. So wind and pressure affect the climate of an area. We will see in detail. This topic is a vast topic. We will see in India's climate. Then we will come to the fourth one, that is distance from the sea. This I have told you little bit in the last video. Distance from the sea means near the water bodies. If you are near the water bodies, you will feel a moderate climate, means I can say a normal situation, not very high extreme temperature or not very low extreme temperature. Near the water bodies, if suppose you are going for boating or for something near the water bodies, even during summers, you will not feel very hot near the water. Or even if you are going in winters, very cold winters are there and you are going near the water bodies, again you will not feel very cold. Because the water is having the tendency to moderate the influence of the temperature. It brings the temperature to the level. It's not allowing the temperature to go very down or to very high. So this is near the sea, near the water bodies. But if the distance from the sea increases, if you will move far away from the water bodies or sea, the temperature is extreme. It can be very high or it can be very low. So in the interior of the earth, what we face? We face extreme temperatures. That is known as continentality. Okay, continentality. Please note down the point. Continentality, when the temperature, there is a extreme weather conditions when we are more far away from the sea. But near the sea or near the water bodies, especially like we have seen in the coastal areas, the temperature remains mild. It's not very high, okay, or very low. So they experience a normal moderate climatic conditions. Okay, so this was about distance from the sea. The fifth one is ocean currents. Now what are ocean currents? It's a regular permanent movement in the water. Ocean water is moving, okay, and it can be because of the pressure of wind or due to gravitational force. Due to different reasons, the water is moving. Okay, so this is ocean current. So when they're affected by the wind, warm winds or cold winds, that area, the climate of that area becomes accordingly. It can be warmed or it can be cooled according to the winds, if there are winds, warm winds or cold. So ocean currents are also affecting the climate of the area. The last one, finally, we will talk about the relief features. This you have studied in the second chapter, different physical features, right? So relief means the land features, mountains, plateaus. So what they are doing? They are also affecting the climate of an area. For example, mountains. It is one of the relief feature. Mountains act like a barrier. They can prevent us from the cold winds or hot winds also. They can protect us from the winds sometimes. Okay, other way, what these mountains are doing, if there are moisture bearing winds are coming, if the winds are coming with moisture, with water, so they bring rainfall to the one side of the mountain. Please remember this. You can see the mountain, one side the winds are coming, the direction from where the winds are coming, the rainfall will take place there. But the opposite side of mountain will remain dry, and that side is known as leeward side, the opposite side. The one side from where the moisture winds were coming, the rainfall will take place to that direction, and the opposite side of the mountain will remain dry. That is known as leeward side. So mountain also affect the climate of an area. So this was all about the different climatic controls all over the world. In the next video, we will see how these factors particularly affect India. Okay, in context to India, we will see these factors. Thank you.